Back at it again. I am joined by the Brody Bros. We got AD to my left.
What's going on?
Ringo J a little bit further
Wagwan.
to my left. Hey, so he got back in here asking for the score again. Get up out of here. Did you say Wagwan, by the way? God, good Lord. We can't leave you alone for 5 minutes with another culture without you appropriating. I am getting sick of it, and not during Black History Month. That is unacceptable.
Hey, shout out to all the
Killers and $100 billers. That's the wrong podcast, bro.
Stupid. To all our viewers from the islands, Carabana, all that.
We actually do got viewers from the islands on this one, so shout out to y'all. It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Bulls coming off another big dub, beating the Pelicans 129-116 on 53% shooting from the three-point line. 53%. Kobe White went off tonight. Zach LaVine went absolutely bananas tonight. 46 points on 17 of 25 shooting, 9 for 14 from the three-point line, along with 7 rebounds. I'll throw it over to you, Ringo. Ringo, what did you see tonight that had these Bulls playing so much different?
I saw ball movement. I saw Zach going crazy.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Zach.
Legitimately. P will definitely. Zion got his, which at the end of the day he's going to. But
yeah.
P. Will definitely was giving him some trouble, and Denzel Valentine, to me, showed legit showed out tonight.
Facts. By the way, if you guys are in here, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. And look. P Kid. Oh wait, let's run that back. Before we run that back though, P Kid was not gonna let us get this in without coming in here to get his 2 cents in on Kobe White. Ladies and gentlemen, coming into the chat, the fourth man of the Breeze crew, the Brody Bro, P. Kid. Kid, what's good?
Gang. Can you hear me?
Bash brother has entered the chat.
The Bash brother? Is that what we call him?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Move your mic away from your nose, though. It sounds like you're breathing into Gehenna. Kid, I'll also turn it over to you. What did you see from your man's Kobe White tonight? Get your boy that you liked.
What I owe you, like 10 push-ups? What I owe you? I guess he did all right, man. I gotta give credit where credit is due, man. You know what?
Out west, bro.
Yeah. They even talking about it on the post game. They like, if you let Kobe White score, everything else falls in line. It's like, here we go with that trash. But it worked out, so I guess I can't complain about it, man. Listen, I'm just happy that we got an actual win against a decent team that's on a nice streak. And I thought we was gonna get eaten alive by Zion, so Kobe definitely stepped up. Now, if he can do it the next game, at least get me something close.
Yeah,
he can keep it consistent. I'm rocking with him. But if not, I'm gonna pack him up with Lowry and send him shipping. That's all right.
I mean, listen. Let's not be fooled by what we saw. Now, Kobe played well. This could be the Kobe White that we get, but we can't be at a point where we're like, he had a 30-point game. This is great. He's back. Let's see him do it more consistently. Let's see him do this on a more consistent basis. But I will say his mentality tonight seemed different. I don't know if you guys agree with that. His mentality to me tonight did not seem like he was coming out there trying to set up the offense, trying to come out there and set up the rest of his teammates. His mentality tonight was, I'm going to go get a bucket because Zach's out here getting a bucket, and the ball's going to find people.
I know, yeah, most definitely. I feel like his mentality was like that, one, because he knew that Lonzo Ball was coming into the building, and there's been a lot of speculation that either there's going to be a trade where Lonzo may come, or you feel me, he might come in free agency. And let's not sleep on Lonzo either. He gave you 21. He did his thing.
Oh, Lonzo got busy tonight. I give Lonzo credit. Lonzo made his case tonight. Like, let me tell y'all why you should trade for me.
He got busy in a system that's not predicated on him. He got busy in a system that doesn't require him to do what we want him to do. The system is not set up for him at all.
Yeah, and
I'll agree with that. I've been saying. I think me and Kid have both been saying it's kind of weird how they play him. Like they're really kind of playing Lonzo as a 2 guard. And I mean, to his credit, he shot it 37%. He shot it decent from the 3 ball tonight. But that's not who he is. That's not the player that he is. That's not the player that we expect to see night in and night out. I was telling them during the live, listen, everybody, I want y'all to understand, like Lonzo's having a great game. Let's enjoy the fact that Lonzo's having a great game, but this is not the Lonzo you're going to see on a night in, night out basis.
And two, while we just on the point, and I'm with PK, and I shared this stat in the group chat. I bet LaMelo Ball, no training camp, no nothing.
Yeah.
Basically, 23, 24 games is becoming the starter. That's 5 games. If Kobe can keep it up, cool. But right now, I feel like everybody's at his head because you see all the production that everybody else is giving you. And then, like I said before, almost 15 points a game on, 32 minutes. And you're supposed to be the starting point guard, just ain't gonna get it done. So I'm definitely.
I mean, it's not the 15 points a game that kills us, and we're not gonna sit here and rag on Kobe either on the night when he got 30. But it's not the 15 points a games that kills us. It's the 15 points a game with not a lot of production on anything else. Tonight we saw Kobe do what he does best. Kobe is a scorer. Kobe is a guy that is gonna come out. He's gonna get buckets. He's gonna make it happen, and that's what he needs to be. When you try to make him something different, it just doesn't work for him. And so I think tonight Kobe was able to get into his bag. He was able to do the things he wanted to do because he wasn't focused on, like you saw the 6 assists that Kobe got. None of those were like, what a dime from Kobe White. It was literally like Kobe going to get a bucket. Oh, never mind. I see an easier shot to my left or to my right. Got dyslexic there for a second.
I really would want to know like how many of those assists came from just giving the ball to Zach and Zach scoring. You know, and not to really take anything away from it, but it's a big difference when you got somebody hot and they roll and they go for 40, 50 points. It's like, okay, I know I'm going to get some assists from that, as opposed to a situation in which, you know, it's balanced scoring and you're leading an assist in that type of situation. And so I think, you know, again, I've never been the type of person to say Kobe White is like trash.
Yeah.
Like, I know he can ball, just he's not our point guard.
Right.
And so putting him at the shooting guard, having him as a 6 man, all of that I'm good with. But having somebody else sit there and facilitate and have someone set up our offense is what we kind of need, because we also see the Kobe where he starts rolling and then he shuts everybody else out, even with Zach on the floor. And it's like, you can't have that. You need someone else to deny him the ball at times to get the other people involved. I mean, every superstar at some point, I mean, even Kobe had someone who was like, all right, I can't. Derek Fisher wouldn't give him the rock at sometimes just because he had to get everybody else in the offense going for what they needed. And so, like, it happens, you know?
And when that ball did go to Kobe, that was it.
Get that, okay? So at the end of the day, it's a good win, but let's keep in mind, too, we shot 53% from the three-point line. We haven't shot that well. That's not our MO.
I mean, the Bulls have shot.
You know
the Bulls have shot better. I mean, if you think about the wins, they have shot better from the three-point line in their wins. Most of their losses have been when they haven't been able to hit those three-point shots. That's how they're building this offense out. A big difference tonight, though, absolutely is Zach LaVine going for 46. Let me tell you something. This man, we're at a point with Zach LaVine. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are in Chicago. I wish you would come in here and be like, but he turned the ball over. But he didn't make the right decision here. He didn't do this. He's not your number one. We're at a point right now, Chicago, where we need to start building our mindset on, okay, he's paid. He's getting paid. I don't care what he has to do. He's getting paid. How do we build a team to put around Zach LaVine to allow Zach LaVine to be the number one that we need here in Chicago? Well, let's not make the Washington Wizards mistake where we bring in another guy who has kind of been okay, who seems like he might fit, and then all of a sudden your team's starting off 1 for 47. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we are at a point where, what are we, 24 games into the season? 24 games into the season. We need to be thinking about a future with Zach. Pay that man his money. Pay that man. We need to be thinking about a future where Zach LaVine is the face of your franchise, which is where we are right now. Figure out what you can put around him. Figure out what pieces are going to be here. But Zach LaVine is absolutely the face of your franchise. And with a team around this guy could be a next level kind of star, superstar even. Listen, people don't do this. People don't put up 30 points a night. He's got 11 30-point games this season. People don't do that. That's not a star. That's not a star. Zach LaVine is, I don't know if I'm willing to give him superstar yet, but he's absolutely on the cusp. He's absolutely on the cusp. Are you giving him superstar?
He score when he wants to.
Why wouldn't I?
No,
To me, the only thing that
top
holds
five in scoring. Listen, superstar has criteria. What don't he have? Heck, the man even looks good doing it. He passes the eye
I'm not
test.
gonna lie to you.
Listen, you're marketable. You're leading your team. The team is horrible, but you're leading your team, right?
Yeah.
What determines superstar? Because outside of what doesn't he do for the team to make him what is the criteria for superstar?
I'll tell you what. Y'all let me know. Y'all let us know in the chat. Is he a superstar right now? I'll tell you this though. That Zach LaVine that we saw tonight is another, what was it? The last live we said Zach isn't a number one on every team. Right. That Zach LaVine we saw tonight, that's a number one on any team he go to. Unless LeBron is there or unless KD is there, there's not many people in this NBA that can outplay what we saw tonight. And that's the thing. It's about, I give you this, kid. I will go out there and say he's closer to a superstar than I ever thought he would be. I'll go out there and say that because I don't know if I can give him superstar yet, just because we'll see in the coming what's coming up, because it's going to be how he can affect wins in this city, essentially single-handedly, which it's just like, get this man some help. It's going to be how he can affect wins in the city. I think he is affecting wins. He's the reason that we got this win tonight along with Kobe White. But to me, I look at this guy, right, that we saw tonight, whether you think he's a superstar or not, he's consistent. I know at a minimum from Zach LaVine, I'm getting 25.
I'll say this.
I talking to your mic.
I don't feel like he's a superstar. Bradley Beal is a superstar.
What does he do that Bradley Beal doesn't?
Bradley Beal's a two-way. Bradley Beal's a two-way.
So you got to be a two-way?
He's been to the playoffs. Bradley Beal is a really, really good defender.
Okay, I give you that.
Bradley Beal's a really, really good defender.
So what about so Bradley Beal's a better defender? I give you that. Most players.
You say Zach drops 25. I know at minimum I'm getting 30 from Bradley Beal almost.
Okay, I give you that. But you're not telling me why Zach isn't a superstar. You're just telling me why.
If I can interject one second.
Zach isn't off of the simple fact that he tries on defense. I'll give it to him. He tries. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. He tries. He's literally on the cusp, like you said. I'm not denying that. He's trying on defense. He's buying in.
So
I need him to, when he gets in the clutch, to make better decisions shooting or passing the basketball, because I don't see that.
So when he got in the clutch in the last game,
those mistakes that he makes, Bradley Beal does not.
Well, that's because Bradley Beal's not in a position to win games. But when he got in the clutch in the last game, was that a bad shot? That's a shot we saw Zach LaVine make 20 out of 30 times tonight.
that was a layup. He just didn't get the call.
I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Like,
I'm sick of the fact that he's supposedly a better defender.
Bradley's done it in the playoffs.
Listen,
too.
but you're not. This isn't comparing. I'm not saying Bradley Beal's not a superstar. Bradley Beal's a dog.
No, what I'm saying is like that. Like that's what he has to do to get to superstar.
So he has to make. P Kid then left. You didn't make
Not
P
yet.
Kid cut the camera off.
But I'm saying that's what he has to do to me to get the superstar status.
So he has to make better decisions in the clutch. What decision would you like him to make better?
Better decisions. I would say just shooting the best.
Now I will say he did. Let's be honest, kid. In the clutch, he gonna take the first shot he see. He is gonna take the first shot, but to me, that's not a reason why he's not a superstar.
Zach knows.
J&J, like, who mans is this?
Zach knows his spots. Zach knows his spots, and he gets to him.
No, but let's be real. Let's be real. Zach know his spots, but no matter who's standing in front of him, the spot he's at, he's taking that shot.
Because he said
Zach doesn't have to be better. He doesn't have to be better than Bradley Beal. He can be in this. He could be in the same echelon of Bradley, in which he is statistically. Like Bradley Beal scores 6 more points than him this season, but everything else is literally the same. They average around the same assists, same rebounds, same
but Zach got 4 more wins.
And Bradley supposedly has more help.
And you know this is what it comes down to though. You know when your superstar, let's be real. You know when your superstar looks like that, that means he's been put in that position too many times. How many times have the Bulls been put in game-winning positions this year?
I would say how many games?
24?
24.
What we saying?
I would say about 10 or 12 of those.
I would say 10. Where it's coming down to a last second shot. You think about that West Coast trip, there was like three alone on that West Coast trip. And so to me, it's I have to look at the numbers. Like I don't know if it's actually 10, but I think it's a higher number of games. But most people aren't put in this position. Like you think about, to your point, Bradley Beal, which I'm not comparing them at all. But you think about Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal scoring 45, 46, right? But his team's losing by 10. That's the difference.
They can't guard anybody.
But that's the difference. Zach LaVine is putting his teams in position for him to take that last second shot without having that second guy on the team. That's the biggest difference right now. Bradley Beal got, like it or not, say that he's not a guy, say that you're not a fan, whatever it is. Bradley Beal got Russell Westbrook on his team. Yeah. Whether he's playing well or not.
Oh my God, bro! Not this again, bro. We.
No, you can't deny the fact that he had technically a better supporting cast on paper and factually. Like, you might not like Russ, but Russ is going to give me 20, 10, and 9 or 20, 10, and 10. We have no one on our team that's even averaging that.
Hey, I got you one better, kid. I got you one better. He has a Hall of Fame teammate. Russell Westbrook is absolutely going
Hall of Fame.
He has a Hall of Fame teammate. Whether he's having a down season, whether they don't gel well together, whatever you want to say, he has a Hall of Fame teammate. Zach LaVine don't got a number 2 on most nights.
Bro, I can't. Okay, but those years that Russ put up those triple doubles.
What you mean those years? He's still putting them up.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 3 straight triple doubles. He didn't have a number 2 at all.
Who?
Russ.
Russ had Paul George.
Bro. The man, bro.
For one of them.
Hey, Ringo, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and let that one go, dog. Now Russ is averaging 19, 9, and 9. Russ is averaging 19, 9, and 9 right now.
Who?
Russ is averaging 19, 9, and 9 right now.
Yeah, you might not like Russ. You might not think that he fits with. I don't think he fits with Beal. I just don't think. I don't think they game match together. Russ need to go. You know where Russ need to go? Atlanta. True. Russ would eat in Atlanta. Russ would eat in Atlanta because Russ would have the ball. He would kick it out to Trae Young, and Trae would be like, "Let me do what I do best."
No, but I was saying before Paul George got there. Because he had 2.
So he had 2 seasons without KD,
and it was literally no option. His other option was Robertson and Kyle Singler.
Okay, so you're telling me he's
and not even prime Victor Oladipo.
So you're telling me he's
Ringo, when the entire chat turns on you, bro.
Hey, the chat has turned on you. I'm not gonna lie. I respect Ringo for standing on his point, though.
I can't let you die like that, bro. I'm not gonna let you get roasted the rest of this whole live because you.
All
No,
right,
you
well,
the
let's.
point. All right. Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
got you.
saying.
All
Hey,
right.
I respect you for standing on your point. We all disagree with you, though.
Hey, Deontay
But,
Wilder is this bad boy. I'm gonna die on my sword. Like you gonna sit there and say he
you
cheated
gotta
in like
respect
2
it.
That's
years.
fine.
Let me ask y'all this though, just to kind of, I think just to kind of get off of, I don't even know why we got down that road. Like I was bringing up some point, it was gonna be a great point. I swear it was. It's gone now. But here's the thing for me. To look at how the Bulls played a guy who still got his tonight, which to me really tells you how good Zion Williamson is. Zion Williamson went off for hold on, where's that? 29, 4 and 2. How they played him tonight. I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm gonna ask y'all in the chat as well. Have y'all P Kid, I ask you, have you ever seen somebody play him like that? Like literally, they sent Pat Will at him as he was driving in. He attacked the ball down low. The second Zion went to go for a layup, Daniel Gafford or Zach LaVine or Thad Young was right in his face, ready to send that mug the other way. Now Zion going Zion. But I've never seen a team's defensive scheme be like that before with him.
I haven't seen it either, but at the same time, this also gives you credit for good coaching because they actually schemed for it. You can see it. You can see how effective they were. Also, they didn't have fear. You know, for some odd reason, Zion still strikes fear even in his young age, and a lot of people when he's down there because of how big he is, how fast he's moving. I mean, let's be honest, it's a freak of nature to be almost 300 pounds to move like that. Yeah, but you can tell just they stuck a man up. Once he got deep, they collapsed. And then if you really just pay attention to Zion's game like I have, he really has he has good moves, but once he's committed to making that drive, it's like a freight train. He can't
Oh
really
yeah, he's
stop
not kicking it out. He's not
right?
kicking
And
it out.
so it's either going to be a failed attempt at the bucket, a foul, or a turnover. Realistically, and most of the times he gets the foul, but it looks like they played him straight up. I mean, he still got 24, let's be honest, but it's not like he got a lot of second chance rebounds, second chance points, which he killed other teams with. I mean, he destroyed other teams doing. He didn't do that today. So I really like the scheme that Billy Donovan put together for that.
I'll ask y'all this as well. Is this a way that the Bulls can finally protect the paint a little bit better? I mean, look, you're not going to get a better paint game than Zion Williamson. Like you might get more finesse, you might get more better paint moves, but you're not going to get somebody that's as unstoppable. I don't think there's anybody as unstoppable in the paint than Zion Williamson right now. Giannis is taking off, though. Giannis is unstoppable in the paint. That's a good name. That's a good name. But Giannis is more so, I'm going to start at this three-point line. I'm going to take 2 steps, and if you're in the way, you might die. Like Zion is actually starting down there, and he's just like, I'm going to just bully you out the way. But we've seen the Bulls get bullied in the big man game, especially against some of the premier names, but even against some of the lesser names. Is this a way for them, I ask you, AD, is this a way for them to kind of keep those points in the paint down? Have they finally figured out how to defend the points in the paint without Wendell Carter and Larry Markkinen in there?
I mean, frankly, P. Will can guard whoever. He's the best defender on the team.
Yeah.
So that's what they keep placing him on. So any instance where we have our best defender on their best offensive weapon, it's going to work. In this instance, with Thad helping as well as a little help from, I would say probably the third best defender will be Garrett Temple.
I'll say second best.
Yeah, Temple's really good. Like I would probably say second best. They interchangeable.
Right,
they interchangeable. Depends on who knees is working better that day because they both old. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who got the better knees that day.
You got the icy pass that hell.
Anybody at a large like from the 3
to
2 to 4 position can be locked up with effort and help.
A lot of help. A lot of help.
And help, it can happen, especially in that 2-3 zone that they like.
Yeah.
So I like how they did that. Plus, in the instances where we play a team like the Pelicans and Zion Williamson, it's not insurmountable. Anybody anybody else featured at that position. I kind of want to see how they do with Andre Drummond, who we mention frequently.
Yeah.
Or even
we ain't getting Andre Drummond.
He's saying play against them.
Defensive.
It's certain dudes you're not gonna need on though. Like I don't expect this lineup to work as well against AD. I don't expect this lineup to work as well against Andre Drummond. I don't expect this lineup to work as well against Christian Wood. I expect this lineup to work well when you're playing the miscellaneous dudes in the NBA that are the 4 and 5. You know, like honestly, like I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you. If AD go off for 35, 40 on you, you know what the answer is to that? That's AD.
Let him score.
That's AD. Score. What my favorite, one of my favorite interviews ever with Lou Will and Pat Beverly. We tried. We tried. I swear we did. That's a generational talent standing over there. I swear we tried though. I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
Are you going to do push-ups because Denzel Valentine gave you 16 points though?
Hey, look, I still got 5 buckets for Denzel. We got to show Denzel some love too. But I for real though, let's really take a second to show Denzel a little bit of love though, because we haven't done it enough on this show. Let's be real. The last couple of games, Denzel has been what the Bulls have needed.
Resurgence.
Denzel has actually been what the Bulls have needed. He's been a guy out there who can facilitate the ball. He's been a guy out there who has shot the 3 better with more time, with more reps, with more time in the game. And listen, has been able to be effective on both ends of the floor. We haven't seen a ton of guys like that in this starting lineup. Right now, I actually have to give Denzel credit in this starting lineup. Now, look, I still got 5 buckets for you whenever you're ready. By the way, let's get these likes up, man. We got like 80 people up in here. We got 23 likes. Let's get these likes up, man. Like it up.
When you say that, so y'all going to a game of 10,
No, 21 for sure. 20. It's not make and take it either. It's not make and take it. If it's make and take it, it's all like, nah, but I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm blocking Denzel's shot at least twice.
Okay.
Because he shoot from his chest.
Okay.
He shoot from his chest. P Kid, come on now. If a man shooting if he's shooting here all day, you're not blocking at least one of them.
Sean Marion.
Professional basketball player. He does this. He has professional people in front of him who can't stop that shot, but you think you gonna get 2 blocks?
Hey, look! I got 2 blocks, but I'm watching Denzel. I'm telling you, let Denzel come on, bro. Come on, let's
get
it
buckets
in here.
for him. I ain't saying I'm unstoppable to live.
I got 5 buckets for Denzel. I got the I'm the young Italian stallion with the Creed shorts on though. The one from Creed, the one from the original Rocky, not the one from Creed, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got something for you. It's whatever you want it to be. I got 5 buckets. Hey, Jeffrey said, say that to his face. First off, if y'all think I won't say that to his face, y'all don't know Pat the designer at all.
Y'all must have not seen it.
Hey, look. I wouldn't have said it on the show if I wouldn't say it to his face. I will absolutely.
Well, we said Denzel improved. We didn't say we were scared. Like if I see if me and him walk in at the same time at Harold's, I might walk in front of him and be like, bro, I'm in front of you, bro.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what might throw me off? You know what might throw me off with this?
Kobe White be looking like he about to cry in all his post games, though.
Now, the last one, I thought he really was, bro. I thought he really was about to cry in the last one.
Where you gonna get these dreads we twisted too?
It's COVID out here, bro. That young out here looking like the black version of the old caveman commercials. Bruh. It's looking right. He looking like 12 years a slave out here. Somebody help my man's out. AD said, J. Chris said, AD, who is this we, sir? Oh, man. Hey, let's get as the Bulls came away with the dub. I want to ask y'all and y'all in the chat as well. Bulls next game is against the LA Clippers. Is this something that can stay consistent? Is this type? Now we know the Bulls shooting like this is not going to stay consistent. Like, unless all of a sudden these mugs are literally about to become the Splash Brothers, I don't expect this to stay consistent. But
can this level of shooting?
Hey, real quick, y'all, I gotta hop off, but I just wanted to show some support. Appreciate the show y'all put together. Hey, everybody in the chat, get these likes up. We got 80 people in the chat, but like 14 likes. I don't understand what that is. Please fix it. You there. I see you there. Just hit the button.
I can see you.
Like, right,
we see you.
Listen. If I can see you here, if I can see you here, I need to see you hit that button over there. I can instruct you right here. You see that? Boom, the button is it's right there. Just hit the like button. It's right there. Like, you might as well. You ain't got nothing to do. You hearing us tell corny jokes. There's 83 of y'all now. Hit the button. That's all I want you to do. But hey, yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Like,
hey, listen, I'm out.
like old girl from Rush Hour 1. Push the button. Push the button.
I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna be in the chat, but I'm gonna log off the video. Love, bro. One
love. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, that was the stylings and likesings of P Kid. Let's be real though. Is this something that the Bulls can sustain? Is this kind of game, this kind of output, this kind of more so just the energy that they output tonight? We saw the Bulls fighting for rebounds. We saw the Bulls fighting to get in a position to slow down Zion Williamson. We saw Zach LaVine diving for ball. Like, is this something that they can keep up going into the next game? Or just continuing in the season? You got the Clippers next. It's going. It might get ugly.
The attempts will be there, but I mean, we can't be worried. They're coming here.
The Clippers are coming to Chicago. Paul George is out with a toe. I don't know if he'll be out when he plays the Bulls, but he is out with a toe right now. And then, some dude named Jay Scrub is out. I mean, your last name is Scrub, bro. I got 5 buckets for you too.
It's a reason for that.
It's a bad name.
It's a reason for that.
It's a bad name for any sport, dog. Sound like he's supposed to be a Bears kicker.
It's not insurmountable.
Bro, what if he got picked last and didn't get picked at all, bro? Like, that's crazy.
I feel bad for my man.
Nah,
for real, it's a winnable game.
I'm not talking about the game itself, because I think the Bulls, let's be honest, the Bulls play at the level of their competition.
Yeah.
They really do. Like, we should have never lost to the Magic. We should have never lost to the Knicks. But we're playing down, although the Knicks playing a lot better. We're playing down to the level of competition. AP Kid actually worked, and somebody disliked because he told them to like. Somebody actually disliked because he told them to like. I respect it.
That's our boy. You never told him to score.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I said the score like every 5 minutes. But to me, the question is, can they keep this energy up? Can they keep how they were focused tonight up? They're still going to lose some games, y'all. They're still going to lose some games. They're just talent-wise, they're not there. And you can speak especially to the energy aspect of it, because your team went to the NBA Finals off of Jimmy's energy that he brought into the room.
I mean, that's basically what it is. Like, you have to, even if you're not shooting the ball well, if the ball ain't going in, the attempts is there. I want to see them put forth energy defensively, because you guys have the size. Like, bro, I didn't know Tomas Satoransky, like, isn't
6'7", wild.
6'7". P. Will is 6'8", 215. Kobe, Zach, like, you guys can do it. It's just that right now I feel like some of the guys on the team, especially Kobe, is like really looking for a shot. So when it's not there, they get flustered. And once they get flustered, the defensive side of the ball is just not where it's at. And then it trickles down, because then they stop cutting and everything is not there. But the effort needs to be there. Now, on the paint side of it, because you asked it earlier, is that a way to defend the paint? It's going to be different, because you can't play everybody like that. Like,
right.
Zion and Giannis is a 1-on-1. If you got somebody like, because Zubac is gonna be down there like next game. You're not a scorer, but that's a 7-footer that's gonna be down there.
Yeah.
To get to the board. You got Serge. Serge ain't coming in the paint like that. Serge is a shooter. Like,
Serge didn't change his game completely.
Like,
Serge said, I ain't breathing nothing inside of 5 feet. I'm taking all these threes.
So it's like it's honestly all about effort, especially right now, because you don't got Larry and you don't got Wendell. So this is the perfect time to actually show everybody what you got, because they're not playing Felicio. Felicia's not getting off the bench.
Hey, look, we saw a Luke Cornett sighting tonight. That's all you need to know about Felicio's career for the rest of his time here in Chicago.
I'm not getting off the bench now. No.
Oh man. So what y'all think? A dub in the next game? What you got?
I got a W.
I know you got a W. I don't even ask you, Noel. What you got, Ringo? No Paul George. No Paul George. By the way, P Kid said he's still in the chat. He's watching y'all. He want to make sure y'all get these likes up. Bulls are a top scoring team. Clippers are down a major playmaker. They getting this dub. So scrub a major playmaker. No, I'm just playing. But what do you think? What you think, Ringo?
It's definitely doable, but I feel like right now the Clippers is kind of rolling. Still minus Paul George. They do have lapses, so if the Bulls can pull it together, maybe. But I got the Clippers coming out on top. I do want to see that P. Will Kawhi matchup
for one more time.
Yeah, that's his. Hey, LeBron said it. That's his comp.
It's seeming like it's a pretty good comp. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's seeming like it's a pretty good comp. Jay Crit, you getting out of here. Man, stay safe out here, Crit. Stay safe. We're gonna get up out of here too. I'm gonna be real with you. I got the Bulls getting a dub in this one, not just because of how I'm feeling right now after a win. You are determined to get the studio shot up. Like, I don't understand. You just throwing up gang signs left and right. West side is the best side. No, south side though. But in all honesty, I just feel like this team needs a big win. They play to the level of their competition. Definitely. They really do. Like they're not gonna come out and just roll over. Now watch they get beat. They be getting blown out by 40 in the first quarter. But as I say that, but for the most part, we haven't seen them come out and get rolled over. On the offensive end, on defense, but they can score with anybody. They've shown us that tonight. They've shown us that in previous games. So I think they actually get a dub. I mean, they took the L earlier. You kind of know how these guys play. You got a little bit of film on them. P. Will going up against Kawhi for a second time. You're gonna be like, I love you, robot.
I love you, robot.
So I'm gonna say Bulls get the dub. I really appreciate all of y'all for hanging out with us as usual. Man, it is your boy Pat the Designer. Shout out to P Kid for pulling up. Shout out to all of the Breeze fam for pulling up as well. We're gonna get a service out there so that we can talk, more consistently, because I see some of y'all hitting me up. If you do hit me up on Twitter at Pat the Designer. I'm also on Instagram at Pat the Designer. We got Mr. Two Letters over here. We got Ringo J over here as well. It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Y'all stay safe out here, Chicago. See Red Nation. We got that dub.